Alright guys, welcome in everyone. It is RPG Nightcup time. RPG Nightcup 23 is returning with a prize pool of 150 euro. There will be 70 euro for the first place, 40 for the second place, and then we have 20 for third and fourth place respectively. So we're gonna start as always with a knockout phase here on the RPG Nightcup, where we have 45 minutes of time where people can, or where people have to get the fastest time possible, which will certainly be possible. But since this track is so long, it won't be the easiest task to just get your perfect run in 45 minutes. Because we have a twist in that. We have the time attack phase, and with every player finishing, so let's say 30 people are finishing, while 40 people be on the server, there will be 15 players qualifying for the actual knockout that will be after that. So there's the time attack phase now, and then the knockout afterwards for the prize money. So 45 minutes of a knockout, and then we have 45 minutes of a time attack phase, and then we have the knockout afterwards, which you have to qualify for. As we play Echo Isles by Nox, which is a 8 minutes of a length track. So let's follow Scandir for that first round. I think he can make something happen, bring something to the tarmac. So this track has 27 CPs. I hardly know it, but I think we will get used to this track very, very soon. Scandir not with the best start. We see Narcor in the lead. Then also Lars is there in the mix, to name a German player. And also 7 is there. Morpheo as well. So some people have died, but a lot of people have done it very good, as Narcor still remains in the lead, getting chased by Morpheo here. But it is Scandir who gives us a good overview, and also about the players who may actually make mistakes here. But so far, most of the players here in the top have survived, despite we have seen a lot of mistakes. But still, we have 4 players really running away here from Scandir, and also Kelvin wants to have a saying here in this first round. So let's see who will die from that. 7 with the release, so didn't get the best turn there. And also Lars did it quite well, but Scandir goes for the attack, claims that third position for now. Morpheo and Narco with the battle here for that first position, going into the Flipperonski section and into the underground section, where you can either go to the left or to the right. And Scandir, as the only player here from the top 4, goes to the left. I would have gone to the left as well, but it is, of course, personal preference. Now players will meet again, going to that turnaround. And yeah, Scandir is going for a complete different way here. He's alone here. Good jump here for him. And now we see Morpheo and Scandir just passing by there. And Narcor and Morpheo. Of course, I'm spectating Scandir. I'm sorry. So all good here. So still they have gotten themselves a little bit of a lead. Scandir goes for the Buckstead though. Interesting approach. Got a little bit closer with that. So Scandir definitely knows what he's doing on this track. So maybe those here on the lead are the favorites, but we also have other players here like Ariana Grande, Marius, and then also Yuke, who's playing, just to name a few that I've seen here. And also Hazard, who is also a very skilled player. So a lot of things can happen here. So the field is very stacked today, and with I think over 40 players, it is really cool to see that more than 20 people could potentially qualify themselves to the actual knockout. Morpheo and Narcor still in the lead. Oh, but Scandir makes a mistake there. So let's follow that battle here. Scandir is completely dead here. And let's see, where is Narcor? Okay, Narcor is here. P12, and he's chasing Morpheo right now. So really cool fight. Seeing it between the NW player and the MW player and Narcor. But Narcor with a mistake. Never mind. So Narco with a mistake. And this leaves Morpheo alone in first place. So 3 minutes have passed. And Morpheo is on his way to clock in the first position here. Of course, people have respawned and so on and so forth. But he's on a very good pace. So this could be a 8-minute slow time, if not even beating his local record, which is of course occupied by him. No idea if the times or the checkpoints are good here. 321.62 as checkpoint number 12. It's almost halfway through here. Not sure how good that is, but it's looking quite well for him. as he's approaching those transitional jumps from the rock here. And we have to get a lot of speed in order to make that last speed check here, which is coming up here. We have to, where you're jumping into a cave, and of course you want to get a smooth transition into the slope in order to maximize your speed outcome with that. So checkpoint number 13 and 14 have been collected by Morpheo. Greatly done. 4 minutes and 1 second into it with checkpoint number 14. And yeah, now he's approaching the funny number here, 420. Look at that bonk. And he gets a 19.10 CP. So maybe Astro, maybe you can tell us if he's on a good pace here. Maybe you can tell us if he's on a good pace. Of course, I can gamble all now. I still have to do push-ups. Oh, damn it, man. Yeah. You have no idea. Okay, you have not practiced that track. And now this... I was talking with Lars about that part. And you can see you have to do a bug slide in order to maximize or to not respawn. Since the respawn is just slower. So Morpheo with a really good technique there. Really nice driving going over that bridge here. Or that hanging bridge. There's surely a different phrase for that in English, but I forgot about that. But Morpheus on a good pace. Not a lot of mistakes have happened to him, only small ones. So this could be a time that is really hard to beat. So really nice to see that he's doing this one on his first attempt, or that he's clocking in his first attempt, as we still have... We have a knockout phase here, or like a qualification to the knockout phase of 45 minutes. So that's a lot of time, and this will definitely put some pressure away, and he can prepare to qualify himself, or like to prepare himself for the actual knockout phase. So I see Hazard behind him. He's on checkpoint 16, and also Foot, who is on checkpoint 19 here, the North Shore player, but a little bit further behind the Morpheo, who has gotten into checkpoint 20 now, which has Foot done now, so he is a little bit further ahead. We can see in the CPs here at the top that Morpheo is indeed on a good pace, that he has still checkpoint 6 and onwards, but maybe players haven't gone to that. But also does this section here without the respawn. So greatly done by him, approaching the last 5 CPs just now. Great section here. Didn't get the best speed out of that, so maybe a little bit of an oversteer. But still, he has gotten into checkpoint 23, which is eventually the thing that you want to get. Alright, very speedy section now, where you need to do a bug slide here as well, as Morpheo is doing it very nicely. And then, of course, land in this bridge there smoothly. Also very nice. So great section here by Morpheo. So not the fastest and riskiest, but this is not what you want to do in a time attack phase. You want to clock in a rather safe time, which you're comfortable of driving with, and then you can go for the risk, as Morpheo is showing us how he is doing it. But maybe this is already enough to beat his local record. We never know, as he is at checkpoint 25. So he has only 2 more checkpoints to go. And he is only 40 seconds away from his local record. So eventually this could be a new local record, as he's not making a mistake in this section. You're in freewheel. Now you need to do the 270 turnaround. Also a lot of speed accumulated for him. So this could be a very, very good time by Morpheo here, even going into the last jump. The last jump will come up here. So this could be a bang of an improvement. Going into this section, left, right. And now this one last CP will come up very soonish, as he has to jump up into this cliff. Oh, very, very good jump. Is this enough to improve his PB? There's the last CP, and the finish is just up there, but I think it's not enough. But what a great time to start with. Not the sub 8 minutes, but at 8 minute 2.22 by Morpheo. Nice time by him. Wow, impressive to see that. Just clocking in local 3 here. What a great time by Morpheo, and what a great run that we have witnessed here. Greatly done by him. And then we can also see, who was he? Where was he? So what a great time. It was, no, it was not Flo. Where is he? I think he dropped down. Yeah, see what Narco is doing here. So we can see In this you can see if a player is how far he is ahead or behind the green. So the green position is of course this one here. That's the green position. Oh no, or is it behind the leader? Is it behind the leader or the next place? I'm a bit confused. Maybe someone can explain me that. Oh, Narco didn't do the best turnaround, but still was able to stay on track. Okay, so players are slowly but surely finishing here. 8 players have finished. That's good. I was speaking about foot here. Yeah, I think it's the live CP. Maybe we have to figure that one out. Because are those CPs changing? Let's see. Foot. He goes to the next CP. Okay, his thing changed. So I think it's the time that you're ahead or behind your former set time. I think it's the minus that has been done of your former time. I think like that. But then Narco wouldn't have a minus time. But yeah, let's go with Narco. Only 0.9 behind Morpheo here. This section, the freewheel section, the second last CP, was very, very greatly done by Morpheo. Such a huge risk. And also the flip in the ending. So very impressive to see him performing under pressure that well. Okay, it's a split to last player that will qualify. Okay, I see. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I was thinking about that as well. But yeah, Narco only 0.4 behind, so he could be on a banger of a time. He's actually ahead of Morpheo here. Minus 0.47 going into this backward section here. Greatly done. And remember, Morpheo didn't have the best line over this section here. He has lost a lot of time in this section. Narco does it perfectly and thus will gain 1 second with that. Minus 1.5 second. This could be the sub 8 minute for Narco here. Already in his first attempt. So what a spicy battle. It could be between Narco and Morpheo eventually in all the section. But let's see how Narco is doing it. There's 1 more minute to go for him. So there is still a lot of things he has to do and has to clear. As we see Mario's going home with an 8:26, but he is 2.2 seconds ahead, and surely the nerves are kicking in right now, since this would mean that he will dethrone Morpheo here. As we still have 33 minutes to go though, but still a very, very great effort by Narco. Got a good landing here, but now the decider, the freewheel section, will come closer and closer. 2.5 seconds still of a lead, and there we go. The freewheel section of doom. You can either lose it all or risk it all here, but Narco does it very good here. Great transition for him. Does he get a lot of speed in this section? Yes, looking very well, but I think Morpheo got it a bit better. Yeah, but only ever so slightly. So 2.4 seconds of a gap between Narco and Morpheo. This flip was also very greatly done by Morpheo. Only 1 more jump to go here. 1 more decisive jump. And Narco is doing it pretty good, but didn't get the best landing. But gets a lot of speed here. So this will be maybe even an improvement for him. Yeah, 2.1 second. This is the first sub. 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Yes, it is a 7:59.997. Wow, what a time by Narco Daddy 2. Oh my god. 0.003 of a second. Wow. That was very, very good. Very impressive to see that. Nice. Okay, so enough focused on the good players here. Let's go ahead and see how many players have actually finished thus far. We have 18 players who have finished. And then we have 18 players who have finished, yeah. And then we have a lot of players who are playing here. And let's see what Takuns is doing here, as he is starting here from the get-go. So let's go around here with Takuns. Of course, a loud member. And let's see what he can do, as he's making a lot of mistakes at the start. So, of course, he still has 32 minutes to go. But you need to make it happen eventually. And when you fail to start over and over and over and you don't get into the flow, it will be a very hard task for him of making it into the top 50%. Okay, so let's go through the players here. Yes, we have astronauts spectating, and then the first player here is Harpy. Then we have Tacoons, of course, who I'm spectating. Rearhawks, Korch, Raistlin. Then who's that? Not sure about this player here. Lawsheaf, Pavlos. So also like RPG players that I know. Lars, Lot, who's also streaming. So check out his POV. Ariana Grande, Xeno, Flo, Angmalion, Seven Tails, Big Dogs, Yuk, Nixotica, Snowman. And then we have Sparito, Clem, Tomic. And then Sora being the last player who finished. Very nice that he has finished for players to qualify, or that more players will qualify to the knockout. So really nice to see that. Then we have the time lost. Skyzen, Forchet, Effect, who's also streaming, I think. Yeah, he's surely streaming. Kunata, Mikechek, Papi, also North Shore player, as well as Mizawa, Sheeps, Kelvin, Scandio, Demos, Foot, Fizzerb, Marius, who's currently occupying P5 and also streaming. Then we have Nico Heze, Morpheo, and Narcor. Okay, let's go here with Tacoons. Ariana Grande finished with Daddy 24. So 11 minutes and 23 seconds. So not the best time here, but still can... maybe he has not learned this track from the get-go and is right now in the learning process. But you can see Ariana Grande right now with that in P19, where 23 players have finished. Okay, I see that Narcor is he on a run? Let's see. Is he a minus or something? I don't think so. I don't think that he has gathered some minus. No, he's 0.2 behind his PB. So let's go back here to none other than Mr. Tacoons, who's at 43rd here in this ranking. Good start for him, but let's see if he can keep it together. As he's right now still at the start, so he has respawned just when I went to a different player. So this is not good. And let's see who's at the CP here. We have 7 being at CP 18, 22 seconds behind Morpheo, who was in the lead there. But the lead has changed throughout the next couple of checkpoints to Narcor. So let's see what 7 is doing. Also a very good player. I've seen in a lot of competitions. And right now passing the 6 minutes barrier and is approaching checkpoint number 20. So 7 more checkpoints to go, and he's on a sub 9 minutes pace. So greatly done by him. As he is taking this line, this cave section a little bit more conservatively, but still very greatly done by him. Okay, and Narcor is -1 second on his PB. Hello. Maybe we're gonna check him out here, as he's on CP 14, but 7 with a mistake here, so this is a costly respawn for him. Let's see what Narcor is doing, as he had, of course, a very good section here, but yeah, indeed, he's -1 second there. Let's go ahead with Narcor. Thanks for telling me that, Astronaut. Feel free to do that. Maybe you can do that, but this part was, he has failed this one, and now he's doing it very well. 2.4 seconds. This guy is on a run here. He has failed it. I was starting to spectate him in this other run, and now he has done it very, very greatly. He is maybe even over 3 or 4 seconds ahead of his PB, and this could be the new Daddy 1. He's 3.2 seconds ahead of his PB. What a great start. This could be a sub 8 minutes again. Oh, very, very close section there. But this could also be a 7:55 or 56 if he's pushing it a little bit more. Okay, CP 18 lost a little bit there, as it by the looks of it. Never mind, though. Okay. He was actually gaining towards his PB, as we are coming closer towards checkpoint 20. But what a great race here from Narcor, from the Polish player. Okay. What a run by Narco. What are we witnessing right now? Is he pushing it? Is he doing the new Daddy 1 here on this track? Or is he not making it, as he had a little bit of a mistake there, but still was able to catch up there. But oh, barely made that jump. Didn't get the best section there. But still is on track. As I hear the island engine sound that he has equipped. And also thanks for the follow, Tim Beats. Great section here as well. Again, a lot of speed, but lost a little bit towards his PB, because this section was very good. Okay. Magnet. Oh, almost choked it there. But now this part. It's very decisive. Oversteered. Oh my god, that was so close. He was able to save it and actually gain time. -3 seconds to his PB. This could be a 7:56. And he could clutch out a local one here. Or a daddy one in the seeding or in the time attack qualifier. Oh my god, that was super close there again. As he does a very, very good air brake there in order to save the run. If he would have not done it, he would have not gotten himself, or he would have not gotten himself a good landing. If he didn't air brake there, okay. Why did I put the would in the if sentence? Oh man, and this guy is studying English. Man. But yeah, anyways, Narcor on his way to eventually go home with a new local one. Only a couple of more turns are remaining, and this free-wheel section now, is he doing it good? Oh, he's risking it so much. That was so close, but looking very, very good for Narcor here. But he has not a lot of speed to work with, but still looking very, very good. 3.5 seconds. Hopefully he won't choke this ending. We have only one more decisive part to go, which is this one here, of course, but this isn't too hard. And now the flip, the last flip for Narcor, jumping super far up, but does it really, really well. And this is the new daddy one. Narcor is doing it. What a great time by him. 3.8 seconds, and this will be a 7:56. 55.96. What a great time. He actually gained something in the ending. What a time by Narcor. Clutching out local one in the time attack phase. What a great time by him. Ludicrous performance. Wow. Hello. Woof. This guy, man. Insane. Insane run. Insane run, really. Hello. Okay. Whew. I was not expecting that, boys. I was not expecting that, boys and girls. Wow. Impressive. And also thanks for all of the new follows. Much appreciated, guys. And let's see who has not finished yet. Really, really impressive driving there by Narcor. And this will put some pressure onto the shoulders of Morpheo, because we are playing for a prize money of 150 euro, which is super, super... Hello. Much money here for a Trackmania 2 competition, and also for a Nightcup, where the first place will go home with 70 euro, second place wins 40 euro, and third and fourth win... Oh, effect jumping over the CP. Third and fourth place will win 20 euro. Lars has not finished yet, so let's go with him as he's approaching the ending here, being 20 seconds behind the leader, which is of course Narcor with his insane run there. I can just say it like that. So he has had a couple of mistakes in his run, but he was able to smoothen them out. For example, here, he didn't really have a lot of speed, but because he air braked like that, he was able to stay on track. So really, really good run here from Narcor, and this shows us that he is one of the best RPG players out there. Okay, so Lars, only 3 more CPs to go. 22 seconds behind Narcor here, so he's not losing time towards him. He could have risked it, of course, a little bit more. There's still something or like a lot of room for improvement here, but this run is just wow. It's just a very, very good run. Okay, Lars approaching the last part of the track. The freewheel section can be easily messed up, and I don't want to jinx anyone, but we will definitely see mistakes there, as we see Scandir clocking in. Daddy 3 here, and therefore going into the 3rd position, because we have already 2 sub 8 minutes time, which is just impressive to think about. Okay, so Lars P6 right now, 24 seconds behind, and also a very, very good flip for him. So this will be he will be certainly very happy about that placement, because he's also, yeah, like not losing so much time, but you can see how much Narcor has risked in the end. But you're lost with an 8:22.12. Daddy 9 for him, and this will put him into P number 6. Greatly done. Ariana Grande, 33 seconds behind. Good turnaround though, but was clipping the decoration there of the barrier there. So this was definitely not good for him, but didn't lose too much time there. So let's see what Ariana is doing. Oh, not the best transition there though. So loses some time. Still not looking too bad, but another mistake and the respawn. This is costly. And this means that he will lose additional time with that. Additional time has been lost with that. So this is not good for the MW player. Also Korch, not right now. Oh, is in the top 12 actually. I was thinking that he was not improving because I've seen him here. But he was able to improve. Also Ariana Grande with a respawn here. So you can really see how hard this map really is. One misalignment. It looks so easy. But one misalignment and you can be completely dead. Okay, let's go with... Who has not finished so far? It's Tacoons who has not finished yet. And is still at CP number 5 here. So he has to push it in order to make it into the top 50%. So who's not aware how you qualify to the actual knockout. So you see, for every player finishing, you have, so for every 2 players finishing, you have 1 player going into the knockout. So the top 50%, right now we have 34 players, so 17 players, as you can see here on the left as well, will qualify to the actual seeding, or to the actual knockout. I'm getting that, I'm confused with that every time. Okay. And right now we don't see anyone in the minus here concerning the actual 17th position. So what you can see here on the right of the player is if they are a minus to the 17th position. How many are playing in total? We have 45 players who are playing in total. But some players just shipped in to finish a run, which is very, very cool. I really like that attitude. So for example, those guys here, they just finished and left. So that's really cool. I really like that. And yeah, indeed, it's very decent. And right here, there's a prize pool here in this competition as well. Actually, I was confused with that because Morpheo didn't do a sub 8 minutes time. Yo, Nico. Was geht? So Tacoons again respawn to the start, and time is running thin since he has only 18 minutes left, and the map has a length of at least 8 minutes. So I would say 8.5 to 9 minutes is a very good time here on this track. But of course you have to get a run going, and the 45 minutes went over that so fast, man. It's unbelievable. We're already 30 minutes in, and let's take a look here. Who is on a run here, maybe? Who has not finished so far? As we see Mizawa being on a run. Minus 3 seconds towards the 17th position. And also a battle here with, I think that's Kocho, isn't it? I'm not sure about that. No. Wait. Chocolate. I was... Yeah, Morpheon is on a good run as well. Oh, yes. Oh, what the hell? What? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Choco and Kocho. Yeah, I'm always getting confused by that. Also, like from Arthon and Arthonier. It's like things I have to get into my mind. So don't add me. Okay, let's see what Mizawa is doing though. Because he's approaching the last part of the track. And is on a good run though. And after that we're gonna spectate Morpheo. Oh, RTC. Where is he? Mizawa with a mistake though, and this is very costly here in this cave section because you are on such low speed there. It's Morpheo. Morpheo. I'm calm. Hi, calm. Wait, what? Morpheo? Is it Morpheo now? Morpheo. More PO. Okay. But it's PH. Oh no, it's HP. Oops. Caster can't read. More PO. Don't add me. Okay, more PO. I'm sorry for my pronunciation there. But I cannot read. Okay, Misawa. I love you as well, Astro. Oh. Okay, Ariana Grande improving, but only with 11 seconds. And we also have Sheeps being on a run right now. He could improve tremendously. And also Lars. Oh no, never mind. He has just finished and maybe he is not playing. Oh, but just when I spectate Sheeps here, he is making that mistake. So that's not good. Let's see where more PO is, as he is right now in the lead. He's in the lead. Look at that. He's in the lead. But only 0.7 and approaching the start. So he's at CP4 right now. And this means that he still has something to go. CP8, I mean, I'm sorry, pardon me. But still he's in the lead, 0.7 ahead. Can make it happen. Should we go with him or should we spectate someone else? For example, Arrow. Or Arrow. Wait. Arrow? Our Arrow? Yeah. A is Arrow. Arrow. Everyone will be like, you pronounce it like that. You have to pronounce it like this. Okay, but yeah, you can see players are much preferred as Luke, who is also streaming. Luke, who is also streaming his POV, is 9 minutes, 9 minutes time. And thus he's roughly 1 minute behind the leader. So you need a 9 minutes time in order. Oh, wow, nice landing. Nice bug there. Oh, man. So welcome to Mania Planet. So you need a 1 minute of a deficit there in order to qualify yourself to the knockout phase. But yeah, he's on a run right now. As he's minus 5 seconds. 16th position. So let's go with him. As we see a lot of players who have finished. But we also see players who have not finished yet. We see 37 players who have finished. So this means that, quick maths, 19 players will qualify to the actual knockout phase. Also, you can see the indication here being the green, last green position. Yeah, Hazard is playing right now P5, so that's very, very nice to see. Okay. See what Arrow is doing. Great section here as well. Gets a lot of speed. A bit of a wonky approach there. Misaligned the line, or like misjudged the line there a bit, but still is in the race. Okay, okay. CP18 already, so 9 checkpoints to go. 21 seconds behind the leader. So this looks very, very good. If he can hold this pace, this would look like an 8:30 time, or maybe even better. So Arrow is doing a fantastic job here to qualify himself, and also to yeah, like move up here and knock down Xeno from that 20th position, which is right now the green position. So it was Looked. This name is so hard to pronounce. Looked. How to pronounce locked? Locked, like to be locked. I would pronounce it like that. Locked. Like I'm locked. I locked my car. I don't know. Oh, but Arrow with a mistake. And this is not good. But still, he has a little bit of a puffer to work with. But not a lot. And this respawn is not the way you want to respawn. Oh, no, no, no. Let's see. Now you need to turn around, which is Arrow not doing. So he's going for that respawn. So he will lose some time with that as well. But still, 20th position for him. He is right now ahead of the 20th position. Just a little bit. If I can see it correctly. Oh, not the best slide there. But can he make it happen? He's minus 25 seconds. So maybe the 20th position has made a mistake in the ending. But 40 seconds. So 20 seconds of a deficit can he afford. But not more than that. Then he will drop out. Okay, okay. Good trajectory for him here. As we see Scandir also on the run. Again. But now the hardest part of the track, for me at least, from my perception, the freewheel section is coming closer and closer. Because you can either like really win or lose time. And if you make a mistake, you will definitely lose time. Oh, Arrow with a mistake! No! This will be super close for him. As he has one more attempt to go with, but still, it is a super close call now for him. Because you lose more than 10 seconds with that. So let's see. Arrow, yes, doing this one pretty good. But no more room for a mistake here. No more room. 1 minute and 5 seconds. This will be super close. And he definitely has to risk it now in order to make it into the top 20. Okay, okay. Oh, he has made that mistake and Arrow is dead. Arrow is dead here. And we can also see Effect here. Let's spectate him here for the last couple of turns. 1 minute and 23 seconds behind Narcor here in this section. Oh, not the best section here as well. And Effect has to respawn as well. So this is also not good for the Belgian player. And this means that he is also not that far ahead. Scandi with a 7:59.01. Okay. Alright. So players are approaching their last run. They need to decide now. Because 8:45 is a good time. This will be enough to qualify. And now every player can like reset once more. Maybe a Narco can reset in 30 or 40 seconds. But the other players have to push it now. And we also see players who have still not finished. We see Tomek, who has not finished yet. But he will certainly do. Maybe he's learning the map right now. As he is on checkpoint number... On what checkpoint is he? On checkpoint number 11. So it will be a hard task for him to finish if he doesn't know the map. Then we have Lost Sheep as well. Being on checkpoint number... Which one is that? I think it's somewhere in the like 4 or 5. Yeah, at checkpoint number 8 actually. Okay. So we have a lot of checkpoints at the start. And then also Takuns, who has not finished yet and who is definitely... So every one of those players are on their last attempt and Takuns has not a good start to work with. So this is not good, but hopefully those players will still finish in order to give half or like one more player the opportunity to do the knockout phase. Okay, so let's see who is still playing. Effect has finished. And Effect is standing still at the start, so he's probably not playing it. So Effect is unfortunately dead, but still a 25th position for him is a good placement. So greatly done. And this is of course a track that looks much more easier than playing it. So you can just think like, oh yeah, this is an easy track, but it is not. It is not an easy track. Locked has to push it. Yeah, I learned, guys. Locked has to push it. Takuns left the server, and this is not good for him. So Takuns is out of that one. Yeah, I mean, transitional jumps, not too many tricksters, maybe only this turnaround and the freewheel. But, I mean, for me, it looks like an easier track on the end, because those transitions are very smooth, and it looks so easy, right? But it's not easy, because you need to learn all those approaches. So, yeah, don't get me wrong with that. But yeah, Locked is on a good run here. But he has to go for the respawn on this quote-unquote balance part. And yeah, let's see what Morpheo is doing. 3:21 going into that section. So we can see Locked maybe get overtaken. And as well as T-Neck here. Yeah, of course. Now we should focus on Nixotica maybe. Morpheo. Yeah, dude. Astro, can you like... it's a habit, you know? And if you have... You have to not break that habit. Right? Morpheo. This name sounds a bit wrong, but... Anyway. Okay, chef. Okay, Nixotica taking this one very conservatively. He knows that this is his last attempt. The American player here. It's, of course, midday for him and not... It's not a Nightcup. So it's more like an RPG midday cup. Morpheo. Morpheo. I think Morpheo. Morpheo. Both sounds actually good. Okay, so Nixotica is right now in the green, but he makes that mistake. Jumps off too early. Oh, no. But he can make one mistake. But can he make that jump? Now, that's the question. Yes, he can. But this has cost him at least 10 seconds. At least. So 20 players are on here. So 23rd position right now, but he's 34 seconds behind, and a lot of players have made mistakes here. So let's see. Unfortunately, some players are out and maybe some others will finish. I'm not sure if we go with 20 people now or with more. We will find out. But it was a crazy time attack phase already. Since we have seen so many things. We have seen three sub 8 minute times by Norco 2 and by Scandia 1. So this was an incredible good time attack phase. Nixotica minus 35 seconds. Oh, but clips there. So this is an additional improvement. Loss of time. So this was not good for him. But still, he is on pace. Can he make it happen? Checkpoint 23, 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Oh my god, that was a wonky approach there from Nixotica. Goes for the bug slide, but exits it way too early, and he is dead here. Has to go for the safe way, and this is an additional loss of time. And also, Fauquet is overtaking him, but he goes for the bonk. Bonk. So Nixotica is plus 47 seconds on Narcor. He needs a very good ending in order to proceed in this competition, but he gets a very bad turnaround here. Couldn't decide where to go, and this will be at least 1 or 2 seconds that you will lose on that. Yeah, exactly 2 seconds it was here. So not that good for Nixotica. This part is very decisive. Taking into account, he is 50 seconds behind, so this means that he is on a... Oh no, on a 7:8:45 pace, and Nixotica is dead. Nixotica is dead. This is not enough for him, unless he pulls out the ending of his life. But he is dead on this one. This part is very hard to do, and the mistake is very costly. Let's see how much behind he is now. Yeah, 1 minute and 5 seconds. So this is not enough, unfortunately, for Nixotica. So let's see who is on a run here. Who is on a run? Maybe someone in those positions. Ariana Grande is dead. Forget is also dead. Skyzen, they have all left the server. Tails as well. Big Dog is at CP24 and 4.5 minutes behind. So unfortunately, he can't make it. But great effort here by him as well. And then we have Angmalion, who's standing at the start. So no one is really playing. No one is on a run. We only have... never mind. Someone actually playing. Yeah, Fizerb is playing. He's improving. Yes. Is he? No, he's not. Yuke? Yuke has qualified. Sheeps? No, nothing is happening. Only Sheeps is playing. What do you mean I have... Yeah, I don't know, man. I was just checking. I was wrong, man. I was wrong. Because it's to the 21st position. I'm sorry, Lars. Okay, let's spectate you. Let's see the insane gameplay from Lars here. Whew. Not bad. Oh, Sheeps is dead as well. Rip. Yeah. GG. So we have 20 players who have qualified. Narcor, Scandia, Morpio, Nico, Hazard, Lars, Marius, Fuzerb. This guy. Konata Itsumi. Huh? Hadaso. Horo. Horo. Yuk. Sheeps. Snowman. 7. Korch. Puppy. Miketchek. Kekek. Foot. Demos. Riohax. Kelvin. And Luke has finished because someone has finished. So we have 21 people finishing. That's really epic. Really nice to see. But that one was really close. So 21 people. And we will go into the knockout. And let's talk to Effect. Doop. Doop. Let's cast with Effect. But yeah, GG. Okay, he's coming in a few minutes. We will start in 10 minutes, so we have a little bit of a break. So Lars, how did it feel to be on the run of your life? Minus 38 seconds. How did it feel? Hopefully it felt good. Yeah, Volo. More pressure. Whew. So, we will start very soon in 8 minutes. Hello, big dog. Well played. Well played, the big dog. Too bad you didn't make it, but players are very good today. And this map is very hard indeed. But still, nice effort, man. Alright. So players have 8 minutes of a warm-up here. Let's follow Locked here, who was the last player who was qualifying. You will be certainly very happy about that. Yeah. It's the same in the other game. So, and we have like tons of players who are in spectator. But then someone is not happy with my spectating or my casting or anything, because this is a lot of things can happen here. So I'm not sure about that. We have 3 POVs.
Hey, Kai.
Oh my god, you're fucking loud, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus. Hello.
Hello, is it better?
Yeah, I just adjusted you.
Okay. Awesome.
So I'm casting with Effect now because it can take very long, right? And casting a seeding or like a time attack phase can be super exhausting. But yeah, how did you feel in general? How did you feel about this map going into it? Were you confident? Did you practice a lot?
First of all, I explored the map the first time on last Saturday, and it took me 2.5 hours to finish.
Ooh. Yeah.
So yeah, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to play this. This is just way too difficult. But then every day I tried to practice a bit, and eventually I got the time between 10 and 15 minutes to finish a run. So it's decent, but yeah, it's still, there's a lot of checkpoints which you just have to pray that you make it, because if you don't make it, you just instantly lose half a minute on some of them because they're so long.
Yeah, I've seen that one as well. And some checkpoints are super tricky. I just named 2 of them. For example, the last freewheel checkpoint.
Yeah,
And then
I completely threw that on my last run. It's just like, it's just a checkpoint which you can easily get first try, but if you just don't make it or something, or you have too much speed or too low speed, you just keep on failing, and yeah, you easily lose again like half a minute on that or more.
yeah, because you don't have that flying respawn as you have in the new Trackmania, where you will just have like no speed to work with, and also the turnaround that you have to do. Like in the middle of the map, you have to do this turnaround, and you can easily hit like the decoration thing of the fence or whatever.
The one with the sand, or
yeah, something like that. I'm just gonna go into that. You will see which one. But of course, 4 eyes will see more than 2, and I'm happy to do a cast with you today. Really nice.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, I always wanted to do that with you, man. That's super cool.
All right, I will open the stream as well, so it's a bit easier to just to see what your view is. Yeah, what your view of the matches as well, so I kind of know like what you're looking at and.
You're streaming as well, right?
Which player? No, I just stopped it. I actually rated you. If you didn't notice.
Wait, I didn't get the notification.
Wait. Did I type your name correctly? let me go to my own channel. Let's see if I rated you.
But hello Angmelion, and hello Mini Marina. And thanks for those warm words, Astronaut. Much appreciated. I mean, it's very hard, as well as casting Trackmania Grand League, for example. You cannot catch every error that a player is doing, so things can happen. Hello. And
yeah, indeed.
It will be super chaotic, but on the other hand, it is good that we have 2 people in the cast booth. And then we have also.
Yeah, it seems like I got well, it just says now hosting LuckersTurbo, so yeah, Twitch is having a bad day or something today.
Yeah,
weird.
I don't know. You're such a good streamer, no cap. Thanks, man. And thanks for your follow, Jordo. Jordolution. Revolution. Ah, I see. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. So, guys, make sure to follow Effect. He's also a cool guy. He was the one who made those nice-looking dirt blocks in the new Trackmania, and also he's contributing a lot to the community, being a member of the, how's it called, the reviewing, the TMX thingy. What was that again? Like the map review.
The MTC. I'm part of the, well, one of the judges.
Yeah.
For those maps.
So yeah, he's
also just a moderator as well. So it's well, we do all kinds of activities. So it's not that I'm only doing that. Also, sometimes trying to make some videos for their YouTube channel. But yeah, just a bit of a depending when you have some time or what to do.
Yeah, but still very cool. So you do what you can.
Yeah, like now, for example, I'm quite busy in real life, so don't really have much time to help there out much.
So you have like no more. Yeah, you have short work again, or what do you have?
I have always, well, for the last 2 years, I have a full-time job, but but I'm like, yeah, since last week I switched contracts, and there's still like a lot of things going on. That takes some time outside of work, and it's just takes time, and
yeah,
so that's free time basically.
I see, but still you have some things to do, so yeah, no more. Like I remember you had that home office, right, where you watched my Witcher streams. So this is like, you don't have that much time in the evening, right? Or you still have?
Well, it depends. It's also a little bit more busy at work as well. And I mean, this week, for example, I had the chance to be in the office, but apparently, yeah, because of COVID and stuff, it's going to close down again. So it's again permanently working from home, which I mean gives me a little bit more time because I don't have to drive. Yeah, and back.
Okay, so that's why you have not that much time, but still you're streaming. So I just linked your Twitch there, so guys follow him. He's a cool guy, and yeah, so we are really looking forward here. We have only 1 more minute left. So what is your guess? Who's winning today? Is it Morpio? What I learned today, his pronunciation is Morpio because there is an H before the P and not
it's
Morpio.
not an F, not more. It's an H before the P. Okay,
yeah.
Interesting name.
I thought the same, man. Or is it Narcor? Or maybe Scandir? Or someone completely else? Maybe Hazard even, who's doing a good job.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Hazard. I mean, yeah, he usually helps me whenever I'm struggling with RPG or whatever. Okay. So, yeah, bit fan favorite. But I don't know much about Narcor, actually. Because I haven't seen him practice on the server, but I'm not really aware much of all the players in the RPG scene. So, yeah, but it looks like he's a very good guy, a good player because he's rank 1 at the moment.
Yeah. But actually, what Astronaut said there, Narco will full rest and yeet out. I think so as well because he's more of a time attack player than he is of a consistency game. He's one of the fastest when it comes to mapping or like to finish a map, but I cannot really see him winning it despite, or he will just do every run very well. So we will not know. Hazard, of course, is the fan favorite here. And of course, guys, cheer for your favorite player, type and go. Oh wait, that was the wrong competition. And I hope that Hazard will go far as well as all the other people in the top 5, Nico, Morpio, Scandir, and Narcor. But you never know, an upset can always happen. But
yeah, and especially with a map like this one, if you just make one mistake and you have to respawn at the checkpoint, you instantly lose like at least 10 seconds or even 30 seconds, depending on what CP you're failing on. So it can really go either way. So it's really about, just making the checkpoints more than actually improving, like trying to, doing every checkpoint perfect. I think it's more about just surviving the checkpoints.
Yeah. I've seen that one as well. Like people are trying just to survive a checkpoint, and others are just fully risking it, like Narcor and Scandir. But you can actually see how much time has been lost at some parts or anything. But you just have to survive indeed. That's for sure. So we will start with 1 minute of a warm-up and then we will go live. And I'm actually checking right now how many knockouts are there. I think there are 3 knockouts in the first till 15 players, I think. And then there's 2 till 5. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, I think that's correct, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. And then
we're starting with 20 people, so yeah. It's 3 players until we have 15, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So it's going to be 2 rounds. Yeah, 2 rounds where 3 people are going to be knocked out then, I guess.
Okay. And we can see that plug in here, which is very nice. So thanks for the crew here who's organizing this RPG Nightcup. It is looking very, very good again. So no difficulties here. And we are going live. And there's also money on the line. We have 150 here on the prize pool, if I recall correctly, because you have chipped in 10 euro as well. So 20 euro for 3rd and 4th. And then we have 40 for 2nd and 70 for 1st position. So quite a lot of money to go with. And we can also see Fizerp here starting late. That's not good.
Ooh, yeah, he's already a bit behind. We also see Mekacek, or how do you pronounce the name, also a bit behind. But in the meantime, we also have more people. How was it again to pronounce that?
Morpio.
Yeah, he also failed that checkpoint 2 to 3. So that's one of the more difficult checkpoints. So he's also behind by a bit.
Oh, Mekacek is not making that water bounce here. Actually, I don't see Morpio in the standing, and Mekacek is completely dead. He had to respawn again, and I think that was he was talking. That is what you were talking about. When you make one mistake, you eventually make an additional mistake, And you also have to go just from the get-go again, from the CP. You don't have a fast respawn. And Mekakek is just super far behind with that. Just going into CP number 3 now, being 29 seconds behind. Wow. Okay, let's see. Preserved. I'm just checking where Morpio's there. Okay.
Yeah, Morpio was able to come back a bit. So I'm looking in Camp 7 right now just to have a bit of an overview where everyone is. But... yeah, Mekakek is currently at checkpoint 4, so yeah, he has to do a lot of catching up. I mean, it's possible. The map is long. There's a lot of difficult checkpoints, so you can definitely catch up. Although, yeah, checkpoints...
Yeah?
But yeah, checkpoint 2 to 3 is one of the more difficult ones and also one of the longer ones. There's also, I believe, checkpoint... which one is it? Checkpoint... 13, I believe, 13 to 14, which is also, I think, the longest checkpoint, and there's also then checkpoint 17 to 19, with then a ring CP at 18, but that's a bit easier, I would say, to get consistent. But still, if you make a mistake there, then you lose a lot of time, because they're far from each other.
Yeah, look at that. Where is in the red right now? I thought, so Marius made that mistake, so that's why I interrupted you. And now we have Corge actually being on the red position. So a little bit of an upset. He is 10 seconds behind. But of course, as you have mentioned already, if a player makes a mistake, you will lose a lot of time. So Corge is right now in dire need of that mistake. But this can surely happen as he is doing that jump into CP8 very nicely. Going down the stairway here. And yeah, let's actually focus maybe a little bit who is in this battle for that first position for now, at least. We have Skandir, Hazard, and then Demos as well being in P3. And we don't see Narcor, and we also don't see Nico there in that top 3 battle. Nico down here in that battle with Kanata Itsumi. Horoso. Hora. I don't know, man. What a name. And then we also have Marius behind as well as Yuke, but they're right now safe. Corge is 8 seconds behind. But makes another mistake. Had to respawn again. And this is not looking good for Corge here. This is not looking good for Corge here, Effect. Have you caught something else here? What was happening to the player? Who are you spectating right now?
I'm just looking in Camp 7 again, just following the players in the back. We have Snowman and Marius. They're still safe.
Yeah.
Snowman just, very close to Marius, just a second or two behind him. But so far looking pretty good. They're not making any new mistakes, so it's not going to change much. So it's still Mekakek, which is on the edge of getting knocked out on this round. And he has to do a lot of catching up. He's pretty much one checkpoint behind.
Yeah, exactly. He needs a mistake. He cannot catch that one up with good driving because it is more than 1 CP, as you've mentioned, and makes another mistake. Oh, that was super close, but was able to go into the CP. But look at that. He is 14 seconds behind the safe place. But look who's there. There is Lars. Lars is inside of Mekakek. So let's follow Mekakek here for that last couple of checkpoints. I mean, we're just halfway through, but Lars is about to get not overtaken, but the gap is shrinking here. And Lars is definitely a player that I've seen being in the top 10 here. And now stumped.
Of course, with another mistake at checkpoint 13 to 14, so he has to do a whole part again. So that's going to be 30 seconds probably. He's going to lose. I mean, he was not that far behind Mekakek, so he could have catched up, but yeah, with that respawn, it's not really looking good for him.
Dude, can we ban Astronaut, please? He's like, oh, you have to pronounce it like that. You have to pronounce it like this.
Oh, no.
But, okay, so then it's Mekisek. Mekisek. Makes a mistake. And as well as Riorax. Oh, look at the fight. Look at the fight.
Wow, they're close.
Oh, both with the exact same respawn. And this means that
Lars is behind. Yeah, he's behind. So, yeah, he's going to drop down.
Oh, Lars with the respawn as well. What? Oh, man. So Lars is now down in that red position, and Rearhawks and Mecha
Oh,
Jack.
Look
Oh,
my
Lars!
God,
Lars! Oh
Both make a
no!
mistake.
Oh, both with a respawn. And this could mean that Korch could capitalize from that. But Korch is super far behind there. But yeah, we're spectating the right battle here. Mecha Check.
Of course, not again. Oh no.
Oh no. But
Yeah,
yeah,
he fails again on the transition from the bumper to the grass. That one you really have to go straight, because even if you just have a little bit of a steer, you might end up in the tree, which is
yeah.
a bit on the side, or you just lose a lot of speed and you don't make the jump. So it's a very tricky one. Again, also long checkpoints, so where you can lose a lot of speed, a lot of time. Oh, of course, with again a mistake.
Yeah, Korch is dead. Let's not focus on Korch. He's so far behind. As well as Papi, I wanted to say. But the battle here is on. Lars went for another respawn here. And he went for the safe strategy. But he just did it the other part a little bit better than Mecha Check. Or whatever.
Sick.
Mecha Check. For me, it's a... Man. Mecha Sek, yeah. Zek. Z.
Okay, Lars makes the long 17 to 19, so he doesn't make a mistake, because yeah, with that ring CP, even if you make checkpoint 18, if you make a mistake after that, you still have to, well, go back to checkpoint 17 to do that part all over again.
Yeah, because of the ring
But
CP, yeah.
yeah, although technically you could save 18 to 19, even if you don't have enough speed to do the water bounce, you can still drive over the water to kind of have a backup plan. But yeah.
Lars also clearing this gap here, looking really good for him. So he is right now looking safe, despite not being on the best run. Let's see where Mekizek and Papi are. Papi is super far behind. So
yeah, together with Korsh. Yeah, Korsh is catching up a bit, or maybe it's just Papi falling back a bit more.
And
but yeah.
First people are finishing. So Scandir was in first, more PO in second. Then we have Demos behind in third, and then Sheeps and Hazard about to finish now. But it is a very, very huge gap, because we can see 1 CP here between Lars and the lower 3 players, which are Papi, Mekizek, and Korch. So I was not expecting that Korch will go out that early. But maybe he has not put too much practice into the track, makes another mistake. So a lot of respawns for him. And let's see how Lars will do this ending here.
Might just be the pressure, because if you already make a few mistakes and you're all the way in the back, you just are more, well, pressured to come back. So might happen that's, yeah, he makes just more mistakes because he's already a lot behind and just feeling stressed.
Oh, Lars almost with a mistake there. But yeah, true. I know that for a fact. If you if you make a mistake, it is very likely that you will make another mistake. Indeed. Oh, but Lars almost has come. Oh, Lars with a respawn. Let's see, where is Mekizek? Is Mekizek making it? No, he's not. But Lars, of course, now with the pressure. He's only 27 seconds left.
Wait, there's a time limit?
Wait, can he actually finish? Can Lars actually finish or not?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No way. Yeah, it's still...
Rearhux as well with a mistake. And then we also have Snowman, who's the last player who is finishing. So Rearhux was safe, but makes the mistake. And Snowman finishes with a 1:58. So all under 10 minutes. And we have Korch, Rearhux, Lars, Papi, and Mekizek being dead. Wait.
Okay, interesting. I didn't know there was a timeout. But okay, that's...
Okay, so we have 5 players being knocked out here. Lars, Korch, Papi, Mekizek, and Rearhux. So I don't have to pronounce Mekizek again. I'm sorry, but you are out. So still a great effort there, but they don't have a saying, or they won't have a saying for the battle for the top 4. Okay, going into the next round. So we only have, let's see, we only have 16 players to go. So we still have 3 knockouts in this round.
Correct. At least 3. I mean, if we again have a few people that make too many mistakes, they are going to be not be able to finish, so they will also be knocked out. Although I'm not sure if they also are like counted towards the 3 people. I guess they do, or not.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
So I think if I will not finish now, as so you wanted to, if the lower 3 people who have the worst time finish, they are out. You wanted to mention that, but yeah, that wasn't the case in the other thing as well. Less people are out, even if they finished or not. Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Morpio with a good start, as well as Scandir and Kelvin, who are chasing Morpio right now. Then we have Marios, Demos, who was doing very, very well already with a respawn, finding himself in last position. Oh no, in second last. It's Nico being behind with another respawn. And yeah, Demos had a really good run now and is on the edge, but he can see Marios and 7 ahead of him, and also Fizzerb, who also went for that left approach. So greatly done by them, not making mistakes there. So if you make a mistake here, the respawn is very long. Going to that checkpoint 6, and we have seen 2 people there respawning. So who were them? It was actually Snowman, and then we also have Locked, who has also made a mistake.
Hazard also dropped down a bit, so he's on the edge of being knocked out, but he's still safe. Demos is not that far behind, although people are respawning on checkpoint 7, so that's where you have to do a very precise jump, I believe, towards that tower. And of course, that checkpoint is actually, the checkpoint trigger is in the tower, so you cannot just hit it, you just have to, fly through that.
Oh, Hazard! Oh! Yeah, you were completely jinxing him.
Oh no.
You mean the jump from checkpoint 7 to 8, yeah. Oh, yes. He was on there with his wheels and he couldn't, like, his back wheels. But let's see, Hazard is doing it now, so he is still on P14. He has to rely on a mistake, and also Yuke and Fizzerb, you have mentioned it, are behind there.
Yeah, Fizzerb with another mistake. I thought he got it, but he actually clipped the side of the entrance of the tower, and he, I think, bounced away from it, so that was a horrible one. But yeah, Fizzerb finally getting it, so he's at least at checkpoint 8, although he is 1 checkpoint behind Duke and Hazard. So he has to be able to come back from that if he wants to still stay in. But yeah, we still have a few more difficult checkpoints. I don't know where Nico at the moment is. Nico is at checkpoint 10. And Hazard
Hello.
and Jukor seems like to be quite far behind. So Nico is kind of safe at the moment, although you just have to make sure that he doesn't make any big mistakes, or at least no big mistakes on the longer checkpoints.
Yeah, indeed. That's really important, and one mistake can really throw you over. I think Hazard and you just have to wait until someone will make a mistake. And I don't want to jinx anyone here, but mistakes will eventually happen. As we see Demos fighting it out here with Morpio for P11. Then we have Scandir, Kelvin, and then Kanata, Itsumi, and Sheeps in the top 4. Food also doing a good job, as well as 7 and Marius, who were struggling a bit at the start. But Marius gets overtaken by Narco here, who of course was first at the time attack phase. But yeah, Nico, as you said, is safe for now, despite he's being a little bit further behind here. Oh, Nico! I'm just stopping to cast here at this point.
He hit the rock, and that is a very bad mistake, because that's probably the longest checkpoint of the whole map, so he's going to be a lot back behind now Hazard and Duke. Hazard makes the jump, Duke also makes the jump, so it's indeed going to be Nico who is going to be in last place at the moment, I believe. Or is Fizzerb even? No, Fizzerb is even further back.
So the fight here between Hazard and Duke, or Yuke, I'm pronouncing him Yuke, is going on. So Yuke, a very handsome man in real life, is right now fighting it out here for the do or die. You still have the 3 knockouts, but makes the mistake, and thus Nico is capitalizing from that. Look at that, Nico is overtaking him, and on the other hand, for Hazard, it means that he has some more room to breathe. This part is also very decisive. Hazard with a beautiful turnaround and claims P13 for him and extends his lead with that.
I would say Hazard actually got a little bit lucky, maybe, because I saw that he got a very big slowdown after that previous checkpoint jump, where you have to get over the stairs, because you cannot just drive on the stairs. But he was able to get it, so luckily for him, he's still ahead. But if he didn't make that jump, he would also have been behind Nico and Yuk. So yeah, good for him.
Yeah, good for him. Sometimes you have to be lucky, right?
Yeah.
And Hazard is doing a good job here. Also gets a lot of speed. Jumps into the cliff here. And does not fail anything there. So this looks very good for him. Now this part, I've seen a lot of people actually failing this one. That they jumped too far to the right. So like that they didn't make the jump smoothly. And they had to respawn. But of course this mistake wouldn't be that costly because the CP is already there. So yeah, Hazard doing a good job. Hopefully he can finish, but yeah, he's 53 seconds behind the leader, which is right now Scandir, and then we have Kelvin behind. Not sure on what time Scandir is, but I think he is clocking in good CPs here. So maybe a low 7-minute time. 8-minute time, sorry.
In the meantime, Nico not making any mistakes, doing the bumper jump pretty well, gets the water bounce as well, so it looks good for him. Yuk is still behind him, but Yuk has to respawn, it seems.
And falls down to last, yeah.
I don't think he touched the wall, but I think he just had a bad line or bad angle.
Yeah, he respawned because he had a bad angle. I'm not sure if he would have made that or not. He respawned very fast. So I didn't see that. And also here, not the best section for him. And this was not good for him. He has to go for the save. Ah, damn it. Then we have Hazard. Safe. Snowman has respawned though. So he is a little bit further behind.
In the meantime, at the front, Scandir is about to finish. So we're going to see the timeouts happening now. So we have 2 minutes. People have 2 minutes to finish now.
Yeah, should be possible for the players here because last place was a little bit over, I think 1 minute and 30 behind. But Yuk needs a miracle now in order to make it into the next round. And just when I say that, he makes another mistake. So this is not good for him. This is not good indeed. And this is a huge time loss as Nico is approaching CP number 25 and the freewheel section. You can see Hazard there and also Snowman who could make a mistake. So Nico needs to rely on a mistake here. Let's see, where is Snowman? Snowman has survived it as well as Hazard. Yes, both of them have survived it. So, Hazard with a mistake though. Let's follow him here. Oh, he's barely able to make that jump. And can Nico capitalize from that? Nico has the full risk. He has nothing to lose. And Hazard with the respawn. What? No way. Hazard might be out here. If Nico clutches this out, Hazard is out. Because Hazard had to respawn. Yes, he had.
Nico gets it.
And Nico gets it. Hazard is out.
Hazard is out.
The fan favorite is out. No way. Nico is in because Hazard has made that mistake. He was in the red for almost all the time. And the Daddy 5 holder is beating the Daddy 4 holder because Hazard has had a clip there on the left. Not sure if you have captured that. But
yeah, I saw him respawn because I saw him drive very slowly. And the thing is, if you slow down somewhere, you can still make the jump towards the ramp, but you won't have enough speed to make the ramp high enough, like the jump from the high ramp. So yeah, so you have to respawn and do that whole checkpoint again, even if you slow down a bit and even if you're able to get it all the way to the ramp, because the ramp is the part where you need your speed to get on top of the stones.
Yeah, it looks like a very hard part if you have failed it. Also, when you have the speed, it's a very, very small gap, and also the jump, which can be very hard to do.
Yeah, it's more about the landing. I mean, the jump is hard if you want to get a smooth landing, but if you take the jump quite high, the main thing is trying to not turtle. Well, not be on your back, and well, you can still unturtle, but it's a bit tricky. And yeah, there's also that last jump on the rocks that you need a little bit of speed on because otherwise you might also land on your back there as well. So yeah, a few things that I encountered at least in practice. So
Yeah.
I know where it can, where some mistakes can happen in on some of the, let's say easier checkpoints on this map.
Yeah, it's really cool because you can give us some insights. Of course, I have the knowledge about the game, but I have not played this track. I've seen it, of course, here today for 1.5 hours, but I've not practiced it or trained it. It's like, you know, I've played Open Grand League today, and I knew the tracks. Wait, what? Foot? Hello? And I was ending up in Bronze League because I made so many mistakes, but I just wanted to have fun in Bronze, so I didn't play intendedly bad, but like spectating and playing is so much different. Really, it is so much different. But yeah, we have already seen some upsets here with Hazard and also Yuke going out, so a lot of big names. Also Lars, who did very well in the seeding or in the time attack phase. So they're out, and also Nico making the mistake there, goes for the respawn. So he's super far behind, as well as Snowman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Snowman making mistakes on checkpoints too.
Okay, yeah, Scandir, Untitled, okay, good.
Oh, good, okay, he's saved. Okay, yeah, Snowman making mistakes on checkpoint 2, I believe, because he was at checkpoint 2 for a very long time, while Demos was already at checkpoint 4. I mean, Demos is still not safe, but he's at least close to the other players, I believe.
2 seconds he's behind Morpio, who's right now.
So he can definitely catch up from just, relying on a mistake from any of the other players, because they're still quite early in the map. But yeah, Snowman not really looking good because he is 2 checkpoints behind. So he needs quite a bit of a miracle. Not sure how many seconds he's behind.
Oh, a lot. Let's see here. He had to go for another respawn. So really, Snowman.
3 checkpoints. Yeah, he's not feeling well, I think, on this round.
Yeah, this is not good. I mean, players were there 1 minute ago, and now he's clipping again. So this is really costly. And yeah, now goes on to checkpoint 6. He's 1 minute and 13 seconds behind. So this is not looking good here for the Orcs GP player Snowman. But maybe, you never know. Never say never, right? Things can happen, but still. I mean, he's catching up to the first person. He's at 1 minute 11, so he has to go for the full risk now. He has nothing to lose, but 1 minute is a lot of time that you have to catch up. So more Pio. Yeah.
Seems like we have a very good fight between Demos and Konata, because Konata actually made a mistake on checkpoint 10 and he had to respawn, and now it's very close between the 2 players. So Konata is fighting neck and neck with Demos. So very good fight to be seen there.
Oh, Konata with a clip though. Okay, let's see. Who has to go for the respawn here? Konata with the roof hit though, goes for a safe approach, and then we can also hear the other players up top here as you go for that jump. So you could have hear them with the slide that you have to do just now. And yeah, Konata has fallen a bit behind at 2 seconds, but of course a mistake here can happen very, very easily. And yeah, Demos also doing this part super good, lands super smooth in the slope. On the other hand, Konata didn't do it that well, so he's losing more and more time here on that section. And Narco is in the lead.
Yeah, looks like they still have enough speed to make the long checkpoint. So the checkpoint 13 they are able to make. Although, wait, what happened to Nico?
I've not captured that actually.
I thought he actually made that jump because I saw him drive past that when looking at with Cam 7 on that part. But yeah, Nico is currently in second last place. Not looking good for him, so I guess he failed somewhere. Maybe on that last jump, which I didn't look at. So yeah, Nico very much behind. Well, he sees Demo, so he can definitely catch up because, well, there's still about 10, 12 checkpoints to go. So he has some time to catch up or to hope to see some mistakes from their opponents. Ooh, Demos with a good line at least, gets it very cleanly. Nico as well gets a good jump to checkpoint 16. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything special going on in the front.
Yeah, let's go here with the battle here. Let's spectate Sheeps, but we can only see 7, who seems to be very practiced or very, very safe. And then we can also see Foot and Skandir at top. So Sheeps on a comfortable 5th position, Narco in the lead. And indeed, Chat is saying that he looks super strong. He has gathered a 3-second lead. And I think he's on a good time right now. He's on a very good time, Narco. This could be another 8-minute low time. But also, I'm a bit surprised by 7 that he's playing that good, that he can like hold up with the pace from the other players. So he's doing very, very good here in this round. Hopefully he can keep that one up.
Seems like Demos made a mistake because he's far behind. Nico was able to catch up to him. So I guess that has to do with the checkpoint 17 to 19. A very long one. So Demos currently in the red zone, about to be knocked out. But there are still a few checkpoints, so he still can do something. We still have, for example, the freewheeling checkpoints, one of the last checkpoints where people tend to also make a few mistakes. So yeah, not wanting to jinx anyone, but there's a chance that the positions might change.
Indeed. But yeah, Demos, as you've said, he is super far behind, but a mistake is very costly on this track. So 16 seconds is the gap to clear. And he goes for a good turnaround here, also a good jump, so he's not losing additional time. Maybe he's actually gaining time to someone. Yeah, 7 has fallen behind. Hey, dude, I'm praising 7 for playing that good, and now he's in that battle with Konata for that last green spot. And yeah, let's actually see how Demos will do here in this last section, as we see him approaching that one as well. So 10 seconds still to go, so he can see his opponent in the, like, far away, but 10 seconds is a lot of time. Good buck slide for Demos as well. This could be his last one. I don't hope that he will go out, but someone has to go out, right?
Exactly. I don't see anyone making any mistakes, so everyone getting that checkpoint very good with all the bridge jumps. But having to rely on the safe ways. 7 makes a jump clearing. Konata most likely as well. I mean, this checkpoint is not one where people usually make mistakes on.
But yeah,
unless you brain lag or not.
Oh, someone had to respawn there. I've seen that someone teleported in there. 7 as well, and now Demos is in the battle with 7 here. And also Konata has had not the best speed, but look at this fight. 7 goes into this freeway section with more speed. Oh, this is all in the ending. Demos still on that red spot as 7. What? Oh. How did he survive that?
That's the one of the things that you need to be very careful on that checkpoint. If you have a little bit too much speed, you might be able to just slide out because, well, or fly out because you have too much speed to do that full circle. So you have to brake there a little bit just to slow you down. But yeah, he was there like half a wheel on the edge, so that was taking it very close.
That was a Monka W, dude. That was a Monka W, man. Really. So, 7 is in with that, but we've also seen Demos making that mistake. Wait, where is Foot? Hello? Wait, did Foot finish? He left.
Join the server as spectator.
Yeah. Did Foot finish? I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, the disconnect, it says in the chat, right in front of the finish. I mean, technically, if it's in front of the finish, that's really, it's like, I mean...
Futa deceit, okay. Oh, no!
It's really unfortunate, because, yeah, if he was really in front of the finish, like, there's no way to fail that.
So Demos is in, right? If he makes that, he's in.
Wait, why are there... Oh, wait, Demos' position is now green.
Yeah, so if Demos... Oh, my... Oh...
But yeah, this is going to clutch it close.
Snowman? Or Demos? Snowman can be in. Wait, what is happening? 10 seconds. 8.
I don't think... Oh, maybe... Go.
It's not enough. Oh, no. No. So Snowman and Demos, who would have been out, are out now. And also the unlucky Foot there. So this is not good. Oh, so we only have 10 more players to go here. So 3 more rounds with 2 knockouts. And also, Riolu was hosting me. I was checking onto my mobile phone and I was seeing Riolu went live. So I'm not sure what happened there. But hopefully...
Auto-host? Nice.
Yeah, but hopefully your internet is fine, Burim. Hopefully it's fine. And yeah, we are currently duocasting the RPG Nightcup with the lovely effect. Okay, so... Hello.
So we already have 3 people behind. We have Marius, Nico, and Narkor that made a mistake early because they're a bit close. So they made 1 mistake together. Marius with another mistake actually doesn't get the water bounce and he has to respawn. So that's a very annoying one because if you fail there, it's easily 30 seconds that you lose because it takes that long to do that whole checkpoint because you have to jump down, you have to do the flip, you have to go on the platforms and then also take the jump. Okay, Marius gets it his second try, but he's a lot behind.
Yeah, but I think he has done this mistake already in the first round or someone did that. So yeah, it's a very annoying mistake because you just like see your car sinking to the ground and you cannot do anything about that because the speed is very precise. But also Skandir is in a battle here with Nico, who are right now on the last 3 positions. Then we have Morpio with a good start as well as Kelvin. And 7 is behind that. So again, 7 with a very good start. Hopefully I'm not jinxing him this time. So he has a very bad start. Hopefully he will not make... hopefully he will make a mistake. So that's the anti-jinx that I have forecasted there. Because I'm jinxing a lot of people. But yeah, 7 does it good. Going to checkpoint 7. But this, as you've said beforehand, is a very, very important checkpoint to get. Because it's very long. And you have to end it up with a jump, with a very precise jump into checkpoint number 8, which are Morpio and Calvin approaching hand in hand. 7 doing it also very well, very good jump here, only 1 second behind. And then we have Sheeps locked, and then we have Konata behind that. And Narkor and Nico are right now on the safe spot. Everyone makes that jump here. And Nico being 15 seconds behind, so he lost a little bit of time. And Skandir and Marius are in the red positions.
Yeah, looks like everyone actually getting that tower jump very well, getting it on the first try. Marius as well, so Marius not losing extra time, but he's still behind by a lot. I mean, we saw Snowman in the last round being much more behind and almost able to come back. But yeah, Marius is not that far behind, so he should be able to come back if he doesn't make any additional mistakes. And but of course, these players are very good players. They make sometimes mistakes because it's a difficult map, but it could be that nobody makes any mistakes for the remainder of the map. So that would be a bit of a pity for Marius. But yeah, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. A DC can happen, or you can get a bug or anything. Of course, this is still Mania Planet, so this is not the new Trackmania. And things can happen, also things that you cannot avoid. But look at the fight here between Skandir and Nico. We're betting it out for the last safe spot. And Nico with a good turn that goes very tight. So he had the more direct approach, but didn't get the best transition there. So Skandir will come closer. Also a very low jump there from Nico again. So very different lines there, actually, effect. That's really cool to see. But still a very, very close fight between both of those players.
I also saw that Konata had a respawn at checkpoint 8, I believe, or 12. No, checkpoint 12, I think. So he lost a bit of time. But yeah, this round we have the players much closer to each other. Indeed. So we have Morpheo currently being able to pass to checkpoint 14. So he gets that's good. 7 as well. Sheeps, Narkor, Lots. We also see Calvin pass Konata, it seems, or they are at least in a battle with each other.
Nice things. But yeah, Calvin passed Konata.
Oh, now. 7 making mistake on the checkpoints 14 to 15, so he has to respawn, and he's currently behind Skandir, so he's now in the red. 7.
Yeah, this
changed a lot.
This is not good. This is not looking good, but it's good for Skandir here because Skandir will capitalize from that and is now up to P8 with that. And 7 is more than...
Konata, no! And Nico as well. Konata,
what is
Nico
happening?
failing the checkpoint.
Where's Marius? Where's Marius? Okay, Marius
is Mars is still lost, but he's, well, catching up, let's say,
Yeah,
because
like-
of the mistakes from Nico and Konata.
Like you said, but Marius is taking it very safe here. He doesn't want to make another mistake. And also Sheeps we see there. We see Calvin, Scandir, and then also the biggest loser.
Konata making another mistake,
Oh,
failing the
no.
checkpoints twice, so...
Dude, you're
doesn't
spectating the
really-
right people.
Yeah, I'm just Cam 7ing. I see
Okay.
them respawn. But
Okay.
yeah, they're failing on the like you have the magnet, you have then the bumper, and then you have the backwards grass driving. You
Yeah.
need to really get that straight because otherwise, yeah, you can just die easily and you have to do that whole checkpoint again. But this time around, Konata makes it, so third time is the charm, I guess.
But yeah,
let's say.
Marius has overtaken him and is only 8 seconds behind Nico, who are both on CP17. But you can see him here. You can see Nico there, and this is this could be good for Marius because his safe playstyle could really pay off with that. Okay, let's see Scandir and Kelvin also in a battle. Then we have Sheeps and Locked, and then Norcor and Morpio in P1 and 2. So both of the players who have or on the top 3 of the locals. I thought that for a moment that Morpio had local 2, but it is Scandir who's right now in top 5. But they are battling out here for that first position. Now the turnaround. It's also really important to get that good. Scandir is getting that good, as well as Kelvin. Yes, and then we have Nico.
Narcor making mistake, I think, because he had to respawn. Now
Nico as
Scandir
well.
actually passing Narcor.
Nico as well, and 7. Look at 7. Marius is in the green. So 7 has made that mistake, and Marius is all of a sudden safe. So Marius could get himself a spot into the top 8. Also a good turnaround here by the German player, and 7 is completely far behind. Look at that. He's only approaching now the turnaround. So many things are happening right now, and it's very, very hard to keep track of everything. Konata also only approaching checkpoint 21 now, 1 checkpoint behind 7. So Konata needs a miracle.
I also noticed that besides Narcor, also Locked made also a mistake on that backwards CP. So he had also respawn, so he lost a bit of positions, but he's still in the green in front of Marius and Nico, I believe. So
Yeah.
it's still fine for him. But yeah, it's Konata is far back. 7 is, well, a little bit back. I mean, 7 is not that far behind Marius. I would say like 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah, a bit. So yeah, he's at checkpoint 23 now, and Nico is at checkpoint 24. But we are already approaching the ending, so you never know.
Oh no! Sheep's making a mistake on the freewheeling checkpoint. Calvin actually hitting the edge, but he still makes it. With
Oh
the
my god!
freewheeling.
What?
Calvin! Oh my god! Lot! No!
Wait, what
Lot
is happening?
making the- Lot!
What is happening?
There's already 3 people making mistakes on the freewheeling, not having enough speed to make the last jump.
I should camp 7 as well, man. That's like.
Yeah, but it's well because you're streaming. It's better for the to have the car's perspective, I guess.
But Locked and Nico are still safe. Nico makes that jump into checkpoint 26, as you can see here. And then we have 7 being super far behind, as well as Konata. So it is safe to say that they are out. Let's follow Nico here, who's the last player who will survive it. 1 more jump remaining for him, 1 more critical jump. Does it very well here. And this means that Nico will survive with just a sub 9-minute time, if my calculations are correct. Is it? Yes. Okay. 8:59. The winning time was an 8:03, so great time here by Morpio, out of Scandir, and then we have Narcor and Kelvin behind. Marius, actually, who was not doing that good, was able to capitalize from that mistakes and was moving up to P number 5.
Okay, we are going to the next round. So we have, I believe, how many people do we have left? We have about 8 people.
Yep.
And I believe, yeah, this round is again going to be a round where we will have 2 people going to be knocked out. So because we're still not in the top 5 yet.
Yeah.
In top 5, it's going to be just 1 player being knocked out each round. Mars is a bit behind. We also see Lot
Yeah.
filling that checkpoint. So you have another person making a mistake on that checkpoint 2 to 3. And that's not very good because that's a very, long checkpoint, let's say. Mars this time also in the reds, but, at least made that checkpoint. Not that far behind Nico and Sheep, so he definitely can come back from that. I mean, he came back from much further back last round, so...
Yeah, indeed. And you can already see the players. But what happened to 7? 7 actually left the server. And he was not in the red in the prior round. And I'm not sure what happened to him. And as we just see, Locked falling behind. So he is more than 15 seconds behind the green positions here. Which is occupied by Sheeps right now. Chasing Kelvin and Scandir on that right way. Oh, but look at that! It is Kelvin making that mistake, clipping it there, and had to respawn. And it's very costly respawn. And all of a sudden, or not all of a sudden, it is Marius with the overtake. Wait, 7 got KO'd last round? Wait, when did 7 get KO'd? What was it last round? But then it's a bug. We still have 8 players who are 2, 4...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was wrong. I'm sorry, guys. I was wrong with that. Oops.
He's like shown in the, without any color, so...
Yeah. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Probably something with a plugin. But anyway, we have a lot still in last position. Calvin, from that mistake on one of the last checkpoints, he is in the red now, behind Marius. But he should be able to come back. I mean, he's not that far behind unless he fails this tower jump. He doesn't. I didn't jinx him, luckily. But yeah, I don't see anyone making any mistakes yet. I mean, these checkpoints are rather easy. So it's going to be, again, I think, checkpoint 13, which is going to be one of the more impactful ones. I mean, you can make a mistake on every checkpoint, but on some of them are, they are a bit easier to save. You also have checkpoints 10 to 11, which is quite a long one, but overall quite easy to do. But of course, if you clip somewhere, you will not make some of the jumps, so you will have to respawn all the way back. Currently, we have Norcor and Morpheo being in first and second.
Yeah, good fight. Good fight here for first and second. And yeah, it was almost when you were making that commentary, it was almost Sheeps who made that mistake. Had to go, you were explaining about that long CP where you have to like collect or hold your speed. He was clipping one little small edge there and almost lost it there. But he was able to stay on track, barely cleared one of those jumps and he was fine. But still a very Monka W moment, a moment that will rise your pulse and you tend to make more mistakes when you're stressed out. But he is still in. And we see a nice fight here indeed between Norcor and Morpheo, but Norcor has accumulated a lead of 1.5 seconds. Then we have Scandir behind. So huge gap here between Scandir and Morpheo. 3 seconds. And then Sheeps is on P4. Kelvin on 5th position. And then we have Nico in 6th. And Marius has dropped behind. And he's battling out with Locked at the moment for that either 7th or 8th position. But both are not super far behind. So still they have they are like 7 to 8 seconds behind, but still a gap that they can clear. But what a close fight here between both of them. But I just hear from my lovely mod astronaut that Norcor is on PB. Should we spectate him? Should we spectate him, Effect, or should we focus on that battle here, or see if someone makes a mistake in the bottom places?
You can have a look at Norcor for that first position. In the meantime, I can have a Cam 7 look in the back.
Nice jinx.
But
Norcor with a mistake.
And we also have Marius with a mistake, so there's no battle in the back anymore either. Oh no. So yeah, Marius is far behind because he failed that checkpoint and had to respawn. Lots in the meantime, still in the red. Nothing has changed. And I believe there was also a fight between Nico and Calvin earlier, but yeah, they're still fighting quite closely to each other.
Yeah, there's... Yeah, Calvin is like the player who could get overtaken here because I think Nico has overtaken him. No, never mind actually, but Calvin has a little bit, a little bit more of an advantage. But Nico getting an awkward landing there, an awkward bug, so that was not that good for him. So let's see, where is Locked? Not looking too good for him as he has made another mistake there. And also Marius will overtake him here. So this is not looking too good for him. And also not for Marius, because both of them are more than 20 seconds behind. And Morpio and Narco are still battling it out here for first and second position. It's only roughly 1 second between both of them. 0.8 of a second between Narco and Morpio for that first position. So will be like an 8 minutes, 0x time. So nothing too crazy, of course. But you never know, you never know. Maybe they will pop up there an insane ending. Who knows?
In the meantime, I think Lot made a mistake because Marius was able to catch up and we have a fight again between the two players in the back. But they're very far behind Calvin and Nico. So yeah, it's looking very bad for those two players. So I don't think much is going to change in the back unless we see multiple mistakes from Nico and Calvin.
Yeah, they both passed it, yeah. They both passed it there. So Nico and Kelvin. Nico has some room to breathe now, but Kelvin with a very awkward landing there. Landed too far to the right, so he was almost not able to make that jump. But he was saving it by just accelerating a bit. So you break by being backwards. So Kelvin, one stressy moment again for him, as he had a very wonky start as well. But he was able to stay on track. And of course, as Effect is always saying here, you can lose more than 30 seconds with a respawn. And this could mean that Kelvin could be out and Marius or Locked can capitalize from that.
You see Narcor now entering the freewheeling section together with Morpio as well. Not seeing any mistakes yet in the top positions, let's say. Just trying to look where we have a battle. I mean, we have a battle between Calvin and Nico. Nico being able to pass Calvin. Skander making the jump as well. So looks like all fine. Sheeps doing the freewheeling section now.
Such a risky line. Okay, let's see Sheeps here. Yeah, passing it. Nico with the respawn. And this is a battle now. This is a battle for that last safe spot. Nico is in sight. Marius could reach him, but only when Nico gets a bad ending section. But Marius does it really good here. Good section for him. Oh, can this be it? What is Nico doing? Is Nico making that jump? Yes, he is. Marius is doing it as well. So only the ending is remaining here for Nico. Locked is out only at checkpoint 24. So Nico has one more jump to go for. Jump super close there to the right. Almost with a mistake. And Nico will indeed be in and Marius will be out. So this is...
It's all about this landing. Okay, Nico gets it and he's going to make it. In the meantime, we also have Norcor actually getting a world records.
Wait.
Improving. Yes.
7:59, yeah. Good. Wait. What a good time. So it's not WR yet because he did a 7:55 in the actual seeding, but it's the world record in this one. So Locked and Marius are out. Well played. And yeah. Greatly done by them. Top 10 placement for them. So greatly done. And hello, how to pronounce that name? Kuthululu. What a nice name. Hello there. Good evening. Okay, so round WR has been done here. And let's go into the next rounds. So Locked is out. He was streaming his POV. So feels Batman for him, but nice performance nonetheless. So yeah, we have seen some upsets by some good players that they were already out. But now we have Narco, Morpio, the players who were first and second, if I recall it correctly, in the time attack phase. So you think that they will, of course, no jinx intended, that they will make it into the final? Or do you think that a player, maybe Scandir, Sheeps, or Kelvin, or maybe Nico, that they look so strong that they can, play better than them? Hello?
Hello. I'm not completely sure. I mean, like, didn't Narco play a little bit inconsistent in the first round? A bit. I don't know. I feel like, well, currently we have Narco and Morpio in like the top positions, pretty much every round. But yeah, that can easily change. I mean, we also have seen Scandir at some point in one of the rounds not being in the top by making a mistake. So we might see that happen again.
But yeah, speaking of Scandir, he has a very good start. Morpio is on that 5th position battle here with Narcor, but of course nothing has really happened here. No one with a mistake, so this is the first really close start where no player has made a mistake. So we have 2 knockouts here again. And then we will go into the prize money. So who is in the green here goes home with definitely 20 euro, which is a nice prize pool to get for this sort of competition. But no player with a mistake, so really, really nice battle here, approaching checkpoint 5 here with that. So let's see, Scandir still has the upper hand going into this underground section here. Sheeps also with a very good transition here, so comes closer towards Kelvin. But look how close that is, Effect. Look how close everyone...
Very close fight. I didn't expect this to happen, but yeah, we have finally a round where people don't make any mistakes on the first few checkpoints. We actually see, I think, everyone going one side except for Scandir, but for the underground section. But now we actually have a nice split. 3 going left side, 3 people going right side.
Yep.
Also, 6 people going out of that looping without any mistakes. So again, we don't see any mistakes coming in from people. We see a bit of lower speeds from Calvin, I think, maybe, or from Sheeps.
Nico.
But
Nico has made a mistake at the jump, so he is a bit behind. But oh my god, what was that line from Nico there? Just coming, he doesn't want to stay in the red positions there and just eats Calvin like a fly there, as well as Sheeps. So Calvin now in this battle with Nico here. Does everyone make that jump into that? Yes, Sheeps touches us there a bit, but was able to stay on track. So no major mistake has happened so far.
Yeah, so we see 3 people already driving out of the tower. The remaining 6 other 3 players as well. We have Sheeps a bit with lower speeds exiting the tower, but he's not that far behind. I mean, we see a bit of a mistake coming in from Scandir maybe, because he has had a little bit of a lower speed and Sheeps was able to catch up there. But yeah, so far it's looking very good. Sheeps.
Leg? Okay.
Okay, wow. Was a bit scary because for me he was just stuck in the clouds.
Indeed.
But now he's driving again. I mean, not that far behind Scandir again. So hope to catch up to Scandir. In the meantime, Scandir is not that far behind Nico and Calvin, I believe. They're having a fight with each other. And then we have in the front, we have Morpio and also Norcor again fighting between each other, as we had last few rounds as well happening. So these 2 players going for those sub 8 minutes times, I believe. I don't know if they're also on a very good pace right now, but yeah,
let's
haven't seen any mistakes from them yet.
Yeah, I think they are actually, because you see Narco have his 322 here on that checkpoint 12, and you can see in the top here, he has a 321.52, so this is a great indicator that he's on a low 8-minute time. But yeah, it is Scandir who has dropped a bit behind, as you said that, so we have a 4-man fight here for that 3rd position, and of course for the, we have a 4-man battle for the 3rd position. Also, only 2 spots will be distributed to those players, as Kelvin gets a very awkward landing in this section. And Nico can stay ahead here in that 3rd position. But you see, they are all pretty far behind here between Narco and Morpio, who seem to be on another level. More than 4 seconds, or let's say 4 seconds indeed. And then we have Scandir and Sheeps.
Narcor actually making a mistake on that checkpoint. So he is now in last place. He had to respawn. So that's actually, I think, the first respawn of this round, because so far the gap was created between
Narco almost again.
Okay, he still is able to get it, so he's not that far behind. Nico. Okay, so yeah, but wait, so Narco is still not safe yet. Sheeps is not that far in front of him, but yeah, it's still Nico and Narco which are in the red at the moment. But yeah, as I was saying, like the gap that we had with some Morpio and Narco at the start, and then with the rest was just like 4 seconds, you said?
Yeah.
And this gap, was just created by just driving faster. We didn't see any, big mistakes coming in from the other players, so no respawns actually happened. So that respawn from Narco was, I think, the first one.
Narco! Again with a mistake, he has to unturtle and he's dead. But yeah, I said that beforehand. If you make a mistake, you have to risk. And Narcor with another mistake. He jumped pretty low here on this section and had to respawn. And thus it means that Narcor is super far behind. And Kelvin has made a mistake as well. And thus means that Nico is now approaching checkpoint 18 and P number 4. So this is a very great performance here by the players, performing under pressure that well that you don't make another mistake because there's money on the line. But yeah, left, right, and center just after Narcor has made that first mistake. So many things have happened. So many things have actually happened there. So Morpio in the lead. Then we have Scandir behind. And then Sheeps in P number 3 approaching CP20. Cheapy20. Just now. I'll stop.
I think Narcor made another mistake, so he's still stuck at checkpoint 18. I think I saw him drive to checkpoint 18, but from 18 to 19, he made a mistake. I don't think he made that jump, so it's really looking bad for Narcor. So he made another mistake. So
yes. Got a call.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But I think who didn't get a call is Kelvin. Calvin. Okay.
But Morpio.
Wait. What?
Morpio made a mistake.
Wait, Morpio all of a sudden is in P5. He's last. It could be Narcor and Morpio being out here. And Morpio has to push it. Let's follow Morpio because Kelvin is a little bit further ahead here. But it is still 5 seconds between them. And let's follow Morpio here, who has to rely on a mistake or just has to pull out the most insane ending that can happen. Or that has to happen now for him. Good bug slide approach for him as well here. Going into that section, get a smooth transition, and thus will come closer, a little bit closer towards Calvin here. 24, so you see the gap is, yeah, not even shrinking that much. It's still 4 seconds between both of them. And then we have Calvin in the lead, but of course he's getting pressurized. He knows that Morpio, who has local 3, is behind him. And now the freewheel section come closer and closer. Let's see, is every player making it here? Is every player making it, or is someone making a mistake? Sheeps is approaching it good. Scandir is safe. Now, where is Kelvin? Kelvin is eventually approaching it now. Nico has low speed. Nico's passing it as well. Is Kelvin making it? Yes, he is.
Oh, very close. Yeah, so no big mistakes coming in from any of the players on the freewheeling section. So, but yeah, we're running very close. I mean, Morpio and Calvin are very rather close. So it's all gonna be in the end. If Calvin makes a mistake, Morpio can capitalize. But if Calvin is able to,
oh my god,
with low speed.
What?
Morpio is gonna pass Calvin, and Morpio is gonna finish in front of Calvin, and stays in. What a lost checkpoint.
Wait, it's Nico making the mistake? What?
Wait, what?
Nico?
Nico as well? Oh, it's a Calvin is in still.
What is happening? But
I do not... Wait, where did that happen? I did not see that.
I didn't see that either. He was... Wait, what happened to Nico? Hello, I'm confused.
I didn't have him in my view for Cam 7.
Yeah, me too. Ah, no, that's so unfortunate, man. But yeah, now the top 4. So Nico and Narcor are out. Kelvin and Morpio both, who lived on the edge in this round. So Morpio, of course, only the last couple of checkpoints are in. So this would have been an upset if Morpio would have been out there. So we have 3 more rounds. And all of those 4 players are in the money. So congratulations towards them. And now we will play for the top 3. Very exciting stuff here. Very cool map. So thanks for giving us, or me, because Effect was playing, but for giving us the opportunity to cast this one. It's really a lot of fun, and thanks for joining in, man. It's very good, man. Just saying it now, just before the real action starts.
Yeah, it's incredible to see these top players fight on a pretty hard map, because yeah, this map has a lot to offer, a lot of long checkpoints, a lot of difficult checkpoints, where it's all about surviving more than actually optimizing for every checkpoint. Although, yeah, we saw that almost in the last rounds where, people were not making any mistakes, and it was all about, just driving fast enough. But in this round, we already have a bit of an upset. So we have Scandir falling back, making a mistake on one of the first checkpoints already. But he's not that far behind, so he can definitely still catch up. But we have Morpio, Sheeps, and Calvin rather close to each other. We see, Sheeps making mistakes. So he actually landed on his back when landing on that magnet part underwater. So he had to respawn. He's currently behind Skandir, and so Skandir is currently in a safe position.
Yeah, but both not making mistakes at the CPs that are very costly. So, of course, it's 10 seconds, but if Kelvin, Morpio, or Skandir, for example, make a mistake on the CP7, it is more costly than what they have done. So they can still capitalize from that. This map is easily there for making mistakes. And just when I say that, prime example here, Kelvin dropping down to the last position, making a mistake on CP6 here by clearing that small tight gap there. And then you have that speed check there. So Kelvin is now down to last.
Not really. Sheeps actually was a bit more behind him. So,
okay.
But it's a very close battle. So Calvin, yeah, it's not much in front of Sheeps. So Sheeps can definitely come back from that. But yeah, as you said, last round we had Morpio like in P1. We also had Narcor also being in P1. And when they made a mistake, I think it was one of the longest checkpoints. They just went all the way to the back. So even if you're like in the lead of just 5 to 10 seconds, you can just completely go to the back if you fail a checkpoint, which takes 20 to 30 seconds to do again.
Yeah, indeed. And right now the players are pretty much spread out here, as we only see a close fight here between Sheeps and Kelvin. But when we speak about close, it is 2 seconds. Morpio is 7 seconds ahead of Skandir, and Skandir is an additional 5 seconds ahead of Kelvin, who's right now safe, but Sheeps is pushing it. He knows what is on the line. The podium place is on the line here. And yeah, right now it's looking very good. No one is making any mistakes. And also around, we have seen 2 mistakes, but they were pretty minor. But now the mistakes can get more costly, and you can lose more and more time.
Yeah, we still have one of
Kelvin! Dead. RIP. Rest in peace.
Oh, he failed it. Ooh, okay, so he's behind Sheeps now.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, we still have it's just still the first 1/3 of the map. We still have a few very long checkpoints, so that's the one that Morpio is, for example, starting right now. So that's checkpoint 13 to 14, one of the longest checkpoints in this map. So if you make a mistake there, he'll be all the way back in the back. So that's even for him the case, even if he's ahead of Skandir by multiple seconds. But Morpio makes it. We see also Skandir getting enough speed to make that last jump, it seems. Yes, he does. And we have then still Calvin and Sheeps driving that checkpoint, while Skandir and Morpio are already on the next one.
Yeah, looking good for them. We have seen a lot of mistakes here actually on CP number 15, which people seem to struggle on with this turnaround, which can be easily messed up. So let's follow Morpio here for his first attempt on this one. Hopefully it will be his last attempt on this round, that he's not gonna make a mistake. So your car will flip and then you have to turn around. Morpio does it really good, but look how close that was. Let's see how Skandir is doing it. Skandir is approaching it now as well. Good approach here from him, as well as passing it as well. Then Sheeps is approaching it just now here. So 7 seconds ahead of Kelvin. Also good approach for him. Nice slide. And Sheeps is on P number 3. Almost clipped his left front tire there, but that wasn't the case. And also Kelvin is making it. So no mistake this time on CP number 15. Greatly done. And let's go further ahead. So halfway through this map, we have no close fight here yet, as Sheeps is approaching CP number 17, and Kelvin is just going through that now.
Morpio making the long checkpoint 17 to 19, so doesn't have to respawn on 17. Skandir also getting it, so looking good. So no changes in the first 2 positions. Morpio seems to be still
with a mistake.
Wait, where's Kelvin? Oh, Kelvin actually has to respawn on checkpoint 17 again. So where did he make the mistake actually?
He clipped. So I was spectating Kelvin for a little bit. He clipped at the before the actual drop. Then he didn't get a smooth transition and he kept going. So he didn't have enough speed. and he wasn't approaching checkpoint 18 again. So
that's one.
That's not good for Kelvin, and he is more than 27 seconds behind. So let's go ahead, spectate Scandir, and also Morpio, who is right now on a banger of a time, because you can see it in the checkpoints. He's on a very, very good time here. As Astronaut was saying, on a 7:57 time he is. So this is a very nice time, and let's see what he can do. In the meantime, we can see there's one checkpoint between all the players, and then there is also 1 to 2 checkpoints between actually no, but checkpoint 21 is a bit longer, right? But yeah, Sheeps and Kelvin are actually not that far behind, so I think Sheeps made a mistake, right?
Yeah, because the gap is only much smaller, so it seems like Sheeps made a mistake on that backwards CP. Yeah, one of the things that can be messed up, and I'm not sure what he actually did, but one of the easy things to mess up is when you do that jump. So what's Calvin now doing? You can easily slide out if you start steering too early on that backwards turn. But Calvin you still also want to keep enough speed. But yeah, now seems like Calvin made another mistake.
Oh, what is he doing? He's brain lagging. He went forwards. He clipped there, and Calvin is dead here. And this means that Sheep will capitalize from that. Oh no, man, that's unfortunate stuff for him. But yeah, this is for sure the rip here for Calvin. So let's spectate Morpio here for that last jump. He's on a sub 8-minute time. Great performance by Morpio so far. So let's see, one more jump remaining for him. For the MW player, does it really good. But I think he has made a small error, because this won't definitely be a sub 8-minute time here. But Morpio is doing it good here. So 8 minutes 3 seconds for him. 8 minutes 3.43. First place, Scandir just behind. Then we have Sheeps approaching that freewheel section now, also making that. And then Kelvin is in dead last.
So it seems like that Morpio and also Scandir took the last checkpoint a bit safe, because they had a bit of low speed after the rocks. But yeah, Sheeps is now heading to those rocks and gets the landing quite smooth. He's going to make the jump also very smooth, and he's going to finish. And Calvin, not sure if he's going to still try to finish. I mean, he has time for that, but yeah, he will not be able to go to the next round, because he's in last place at the moment.
Yeah, indeed. What a 3 had there. No, just kidding. So yeah, Calvin is dead, but still a nice performance by him. But you can see that Sheeps is very, very happy about that he went through. It's actually the prize pool for that. It's 20 euro for the 4th place, right? Because you you increased the prize pool.
I'm not sure if anything changed, but there was no prize for 4th place first. So I donated 10 for having a prize for 4th place.
Okay, I thought the price is 10. It was used to be 10 and now it's 20. But okay, then I got that wrong. So it's 10 euro for 4th, 20 for 3rd, 40 for 2nd position, and 70 for 1st. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So we have 2 more rounds to go. So roughly 20 more minutes. As we see a very good line by Sheeps there, goes inside. But just when I praise this line, you just see that you don't have a lot of speed. But we still have 2 more rounds to go here. So Morpio, the favorite kind of, as well as Scandir, who both have local 2 and 3, are betting it out against Sheeps, who made the first mistake, the first small mistake of the round.
And do we actually see a mistake already coming in? Yes, we see a mistake from Sheeps, because Sheeps is already a bit behind. While Morpio and Scandir are still very, very close to each other. I mean, yeah, Sheeps is not that far behind. It's just a few seconds, but definitely can catch up. We have seen these kind of mistakes already happening in the past few rounds. So both Scandir, Morpio driving over the bridge, taking the jump, hope to get a good flip onto the magnets at the right side of the car. They do get it. Sheeps with a bit of a fast flip, but still makes it nice and flat on the magnets. And yeah, they're heading to checkpoint 5 right now. taking different lines. Some people going left, some people going right. Again, we have Sheeps and Skander taking left sides, while Morpio is taking the right side, crossing each other, taking the looping. And yeah, they're very close. Skander currently in first place, actually. Not that much in front of Morpio. But Sheeps is, well, should start slowly to look for catching up at least, or hoping to see a mistake from one of the other players. Gaps are still rather small, I would say.
Yeah, they're indeed very small. One mistake and Sheeps can capitalize from that. But what Astronaut said in my chat, it's a 8/16 of a PB for Sheeps. And look at Morpio and Scandia both have surpassed that sub 8-minute barrier. And yeah, I mean, Sheeps is just losing out on time. He's slightly losing it, and now is 4 seconds, or make it 5 seconds behind Scandir and Morpio. So they are both at CP9. Let's focus here on this battle for that first position. As we go to that sky section, I would call it like that. We have to turn around here on that magnetic sky section and jump into checkpoint number 10, which is a dragon, I think, or whatever.
Yeah, it's a dragon.
And
well, the jump is rather simple. Well, you can take a bad line, but usually you get that jump quite nice. And well, if you get that jump nice, you can also drive the next checkpoint. So there you can keep a lot of your speed. But looks like did Sheeps make another mistake, because he is seems to be more behind, or is he just losing because he's driving the checkpoint slower on average compared to the other two?
Yeah, let's check here on that next CP, but I think he's just driving it slower, but he is nowhere to be seen because people were here before, like some seconds ago, and like multiple seconds, and yes, indeed, he's 16 seconds behind. So this is a very huge gap here for Sheeps, the previous player, and makes another mistake. Can he actually clear that jump? Or is it...
That should be possible. Even if you have lower speed than that, you can still make it. But it's more important that you keep your speed on the last part. So if you transition to that part where you have the ramp, there it's really important to keep your speed. Otherwise, you might not make the jump to the last platform.
Yeah, so Sheeps really wonky right now. Loses more and more time. He makes just small mistakes here and loses like half to 1 second on each sector, which is of course not a lot, but he needs to rely on a big mistake because he's 20 seconds behind, and Morpio and Skandir seem to be on another level here.
Yeah, they're not making any mistakes, so unless they made a mistake on that long checkpoint, Sheeps had a chance, but currently Sheeps is more than, well, it's about 1 checkpoint behind, so I would say like 30 seconds. I don't see it because I'm 7, but yeah, looks like the gap is quite large, and yeah, Sheeps definitely needs to hope for a mistake from one of the other players, because catching up this amount of time just by driving faster, it's not really going to be possible, because his PB is, well, I would say much slower than the other two players.
Morpio again. Jesus Christ, this guy, man, what the fuck, what a risk on this part, so on this turnaround. So I was thinking, you were saying a mistake, right? But Morpio almost made the mistake there.
Morpio didn't make a mistake because he just...
Almost, I said.
But okay. Well, Skander is ahead by a lot, actually.
Yeah, okay. You were jinxing Morpio. He made the mistake, actually. What is happening? He's 10 seconds behind. Because Morpio was in the lead, indeed, before. And now Skandir's in the lead. So Morpio made a mistake, but I was saying he didn't, and you thought... He did. I don't know. I'm confused.
I think he made a mistake on the platforms where you have the lava, where you want to avoid that and then jump on that grass platform. So I believe that he made a mistake there. But yeah, currently it's looking, well, still pretty good. I mean, Morpheus is currently passing checkpoint 17 to 19, so that's looking good. Sheeps is not that far behind. So one big mistake from Morpheus can, well, bring this, well, increase the chances for Sheeps to come back.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, Sheeps could have seen his opponent there. It's only, quote-unquote, 9 seconds. And one mistake can seal the deal here for Sheeps to make it. And Skandir is right now in the lead. Not sure on what time he is. Maybe like a 8 minutes, 0.5 or something like that. Because he was a little bit further behind Morpio here. I have no idea, but Morpio clears that turnaround very well. Goes into checkpoint 22 here with 8.6 seconds behind Scandir. And Sheeps is approaching it as well. Passes it as well. And is 17.9 seconds behind. So 9 seconds between all of the players here. Greatly done, but Sheeps needs a miracle here. He needs to rely on a mistake from a player. Gets good speed here, but steers too much there to the other direction. And made that mistake. Wait. Okay, I thought for a minute that Scandir made a mistake, but that didn't happen. And yeah, also Sheeps made an additional mistake. And let's see where Morpio is. He is right now approaching checkpoint number 23. And Sheeps is doing that as well, but he is still not gaining time towards him.
Yeah, it seems like Morpio's pace is well, much faster. So even with the few mistakes that he made this round, he's still able to, well, make the gap again larger between him and his opponent's Sheeps. So very good job from him. Currently Scandir driving on the freewheeling parts. Seems like he has enough speed to clear the jump. There he goes, and he's on his last checkpoint right now. Morpio halfway through the freewheeling. Seems to have enough speed. That was a close one. Yeah, he did have to brake a lot because he had a bit of a bad line on this full circle.
Oh, Morpio! Holy moly, man. This guy, that was again a heart attack, and he's jumping to... No! Morpio with the respawn! And Sheeps is in second! What?
Sheeps is going to make it probably.
Sheeps is in second! You are... It's
he makes a jump and he gets it. Yeah, he will finish. I don't see any other possible way to make a mistake at the end, but yeah, Morpheus out.
Sheeps will be super happy about that, and 8:27 is enough because Morpio had made that mistake, and you can see the excitement there from Sheeps. Sheeps is in the final against Scandir, and Morpio, for me the favorite, is out of this competition. P3 for him, still a podium, but only 20 euro towards his PayPal. So Morpio has failed this last jump. One jump was remaining for him, and he has failed it. Unfortunate stuff for him. But he is out.
Yeah, I don't know why it seems like he risked it, because I don't see why he would low jump that one so much, but okay.
Yeah, he was a mixture between a high... He jumped very high, but not too high. He didn't have the speed somehow. I don't know. That was just a very, very unfortunate mistake.
He might have clipped, so you said he didn't clip the part before that?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but it was just a very unnecessary mistake there. But now Sheeps is RIP. First mistake for Sheeps here.
Oh no, he's already on the famous checkpoint 2. Already making mistakes. So yeah, he's already 30 seconds behind, I'm guessing, just by seeing on which checkpoint they're driving right now. But yeah, Scandir currently already at checkpoint 4. How much is it?
17.
17. Okay, it's a bit less, but still, anything can still happen. I mean, we have seen a lot of mistakes, especially in the end part of the map, where the checkpoints are seemingly, well, further from each other. But yeah, Scandir currently ahead of Sheeps, so we don't really have much of a fight for this final, I guess, yet at least. But Sheeps not really getting it. Seems to not be able to land with his wheels on the magnets in the water. So he has to respawn, so the gap is going to be a bit larger now between Sheeps and Scandir.
Yeah, so a little bit of an anticlimactic final here, with Sheeps making another mistake, and I'm just gonna spectate Scandir here on his victory road. And also, if he makes a mistake, and maybe a very costly mistake, maybe that can happen. And yeah, he tried to save it, but I think he released or something. I'm not sure. I have to watch it again. But he approached it from very far up, but he didn't get the momentum into the other direction. So he was, or into the respective direction. As Scandir almost made that mistake there, approaching checkpoint number 8, but was able to stay ahead. So lucky for him. And yeah, indeed, he went way too high. So that was not good for him. And thus he failed it and had to respawn. Scandir doing a fantastic job of not making a mistake. Let's see what Sheeps is doing in the meantime. Let's see how far behind he is.
So Sheep's just passing the jump towards the tower, getting CP8. But yeah, he is quite much behind Skander at the moment, 28 seconds. So yeah, in the meantime, I'm spectating Sheeps as well, just because, well, Cam 7 is not that interesting anymore. Because we only have 2 players left. But yeah, Sheeps needs to hope on some mistakes from Scandia, because that's basically how you catch up on this map. Hope that your opponent makes mistakes, because that's where the big seconds
can be gained.
Can be gained, exactly.
Okay, yeah, Scandia, but he looks very strong here as he is doing the jump to CP12 also very well. Very low jump here for him, 325. So as we can see in the top, Narco headed 321. So Scandia is plus 4 seconds.
Sheeps with another, with a mistake hitting, doesn't have to respawn, but just hits one of the pillars in the temples or the building, whatever it's called. And so the gap between Scandia and Sheeps is going to increase, not just because Scandia might be driving faster, but it's because of Sheeps' mistakes. So we have the gap of 31 seconds at the moment. We'll see at the next checkpoint how much that is, 32. So half a minute of a difference. But of course, there are a lot of checkpoints where you can, lose half a minute, 30 seconds. So it's definitely possible for Sheeps to come back in this round as well, similar to last round where that happened in the last checkpoint.
Yeah, everything can happen indeed. But Scandia looks super strong here, and he has some, of course, risky or not risky approaches here I can take, but he does not see his opponents in the CP whatsoever, even if the CP takes more than 30 seconds. So Scandia needs to make, I think, 2 big mistakes in order to let Sheeps pass him. But of course, this is here for 70 year for that first race, but beautiful turnaround here from Scandia. Looks very, very good for him. So we have 11 more checkpoints. And yeah, let's just follow Scandia here for its victory road, because I don't think that he will make this or give this one out of his hands. It looks very, very good for him as he is doing it very well. He also, this section gets a lot of speed. So not any sort of error here happening for Scandia, not even a clip or a bad line. So he's just driving it very well here.
Oh my god, Sheep's almost failing the checkpoint where you have the tree. He almost hits the tree, but with a turnaround, he barely gets the checkpoint. He does hit the pillar on the entry of the checkpoint, so he has a bit of lower speed. So Scandia, I saw, got it a bit more cleaner, so the gap is going to increase a bit again, a few seconds only, but yeah, the gap will increase, and Sheep still has to hope for a mistake from his opponent in order to catch up, because yeah, just 35 seconds, that's not easy to catch up without, well, I don't think it's even possible to catch up if the other opponent doesn't make any mistake.
It's impossible, yeah, it's definitely impossible. And also Scandia can afford a mistake. He can respawn twice, I think. So even if he makes a mistake, he needs to make an additional mistake. So the nerves have to kick in. But Scandia with a bad landing there. Landed a little bit too far there to the right. But was able to stay on track. So almost made that mistake. And this is very good. Also beautiful nose slide here from Scandia going to that uphill. Oh, that was a Craigasm turn there. Really nicely done by the Pulse player. And only 4 more checkpoints to go here. This is looking very good for Scandia to take home 70 euro here into his bank account, or to his bank account, to his name, whatever you want to say. Maybe PayPal. I don't know how he wants to take his money. We don't know, but still, the freewheel section is coming up very soon. Now jumping into checkpoint 24, and checkpoint 25 is the infamous, the one and only freewheel checkpoint. Let's go.
Yes, Sheep's trying his best. Doesn't get that backwards uphill that well as Scandia did, but still, well, no major mistakes from Sheep's. But yeah, the gap is getting bigger and bigger because of Scandia's faster pace overall. But yeah, Sheep's not making any major mistakes. Currently driving over the bridges. Just getting at checkpoint 24 right now. So he's going to be climbing up very soon on the mountain to then go to the freewheeling bit. But I believe Scandair is already there, already past that, possibly.
Yeah, he is indeed. He is approaching checkpoint 27 now, and Scandier is about to win RPG Nightcup 23 and goes home with 70 euro. Deserved victory for him. Very good performance, and also a very good time here. 8:05 for him. 8:05.02. Great time by Scandier to round it off here. So Scandier is your winner here. Then we have Sheeps in second position, surprisingly, but still a nice performance by him. Just plays the consistency game and is eventually a bit lucky. But yeah, you could have just seen the difference here between Sheeps and Scandier.
Yeah, a little bit of an anticlimactic final, I would say. But, well, I mean, Sheeps was maybe a little bit lucky with the last round. But, yeah, I mean, if Sheeps just drives more consistent than his opponents, then he definitely deserves that second position overall. But was not really looking good against Scandier because Scandier was not making any mistakes from the start and had a very, well, high pace, fast pace. So, yeah, Scandier not even making a mistake at the end. So, definitely deserved for Scandier taking the win and the 70 euros.
Yeah. Great Nightcup today. I mean, it was something different. The map was kind of hard compared to the other Nightcup, and a bit longer compared to the other Nightcup I was casting, if I recall correctly. But it was definitely a good one. So thanks for joining me in Effect. It was definitely a lot of fun duo casting with you.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun getting invited for that.
Yeah, it was very good. So guys, follow this guy, follow Effect. He's a cool guy. He is streaming.
Yeah, also follow this Turbo guy you're watching. If you still have that, if the button still says follow, be sure to press that button.
But don't unfollow.
Turbo.
Okay, so that was a good one. Definitely gonna upload that to YouTube. And now I will send you over to Riolu because I am done for today. I was actually thinking about casting two things today, but yeah, tomorrow is Trackmania Grand League, the last step. So if you want to watch that, check out M&M Gaming UK for my cast, for Casting Pack, who's fighting it out for the victory, and all the remaining casts, which are on Twitch TV as well. So thanks all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed our cast. Was a good one. Was our first duo cast, but I think it worked out very well. Good synergy, and also a nice cast by you, Effect. Thanks for joining me in.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye, man.